Welcome everybody, this is Trainer Marky Mark. Today we're going to be showing you guys exactly how to play Pixelmon. This is the ultimate video that you need that gives you the most up-to-date information on how to play Pixelmon, how to have fun. We're going to be doing this on the Pixelmon Legends server. And so some features, some things like that might be just unique to the server. But the good news is that this server is completely free to play, and you guys are welcome to join. I'll put the IP, how to join and stuff in the description below. It's mc.pixelmon-legends.com. And so first things first, when you first join the server, you're going to have the very, very important decision to choose what starter you want. Of course, I'm going to choose the best starter in the game. That's the OG Charmander. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to spawn in with a bunch of stuff here that you can see in my inventory. You are also going to spawn in as well with some rare candies to get you started here on your journey. Just some Pixelmon related things first here. And so the way that you throw out your Pixelmon, this is just basic stuff if you guys first time playing Pixelmon, is you just want to hit R. And when you hit R, sends your Pixelmon out. If you want to get it back in, you can just retreat it again. Now, let's say you want to use a potion or something, or let's say you want to use a rare candy. All you do is you throw it out, and then you just right-click. And then if you notice, it leveled up, okay? Some other Pixelmon-related things is, let's say you have multiple Pixelmon in your party. The way that you want to switch the slots so that you can throw out different ones is just through the up and down arrows, okay? Now, in terms of Pixelmon, that's pretty much what you need for your directions, right? If you're running Minecraft like controls, what you want to do is that if you hit the E button, for you it could be I, it's going to open up your Pokédex right here, which is really, really cool. And so you're either going to hit E or I for your Pokédex, okay? And when you first join in on the server, you're going to have all these items. Now, really, really cool thing about Pixelmon Legends that I think is really unique is that it gives you this thing called a shiny spin key. And so what you can do is you basically run over here to this shiny spins where there's a shiny Mew, and you just right click, and it opens up this crate, and it basically gives you a free shiny Pokemon. In my case, I got a shiny Baniri, which is really, really cool. It's a really cool Pokemon. Everyone loves shinies, and so Pixelmon Legends is one of the best places to get shinies, which is really cool. So you got your shiny. Now what to do, right? So first thing you want to do is right here, it says recommended for new players. You want to walk over here and you want to right click this. And when you right click this over here, you're basically taken to the first starter town, which says welcome to Wind Farms, take a look around. And it kind of shows you quests, okay? So it says all across Odyssey, you'll find quests around towns, houses everywhere. You can get items, money, and even shiny Pixelmon. And there's over 80 quests on the server, which is sick. And then all the towns, they connect to each other. And so if you're not sure what to do, you could just follow the paths and you can follow these light posts. And what's really cool too is there are gyms on this server as well. And so there are 8 gym leaders, 8 standard gym leaders. And what's even better is that once you beat those 8 gym leaders, you can challenge the Elite 4 and you pretty much get the chance to become a champion. And one of the prizes you get as a champion is a shiny legendary Pokemon, which is fantastic. And then even once you beat those original 8 gyms, even if you don't beat the Elite 4, there's over like 10 bonus gyms. And then there's over 6, 7, 8 mega gyms as well. I can show you guys. So over here, there's the 8 league gyms over here that are found in different towns. And then there are bonus gyms, which you can check out here, and we're always adding more. Then there are mega gyms, which we're also adding more. Then there are player gyms. These are gyms that players have created, and so you have the chance to start your own gym here as well. And then you have the Elite 4. And if you walk over here to the Elite 4, it will actually show you what this looks like. And so it's absolutely amazing. Let's go back here. And so what's really cool too is that this is not just an adventure server. You can also go out there and build your own base. You can just play Minecraft. You can chop down trees. And let's say you don't want to run off here to a random area. You can just hit /RTP, and then you are teleported, and then you can basically walk around. You can basically chop down all the trees that you want to. Now, let's say you want to build a base, okay? Now, super important, you're going to start off here with a claiming shovel. It's this golden shovel. What you want to do is you want to right click somewhere, and then let's say if my house is right here, you want to right click at the opposite corner. And so right here on these corners, this area means that it's claimed. It means that nobody can touch this area. This is just for the sake of the example, so I'll abandon that. And so it's really cool where you can get both adventure, there's towns that you can go to, and you can also play survival. You can build, and that's the mechanism that we use here. There are certain EV training zones. So these are zones that you can go to specifically train EVs, which are super important. And let's say you're not sure how to find EVs, there's a few different ways that you can figure that out. So if you notice right here, there's this green book that you spawn with, and it's called the Rotom Dex. This Rotom Dex here is going to be like your best friends, okay? And pretty much what you do is that you can left click it or right click it, and it's going to open you up to basically the menu of the server. Every single thing that you need to know can be here on this Rotom Dex, and you can carry it with you everywhere you go. So let's say you want to find out your EVs. So over here where it says party stats, you want to click on this, and let's say for Pokemon, right now, because I haven't used Charmander, my EV total is 0. His HP EV is 0. Then there's also IVs. These are things that are naturally built into your Pixelmon. And then if you notice here, my Charmander its IV total is 80. The HP is 29. The attack is 29. And then if you go to Baniri, it shows you. So Baniri's IVs are actually higher than Charmander. So Charmander, you're not the best Charmander that we could have gotten here. Okay, and so back to this Rotom Dex over here. It's going to give you your profile. It's going to show you the amount of money that you have, your rank, the amount of voting points that you have, and then it's going to give you the total amount of Pixelmon that you've captured, and the total Pixelmon that you can capture, your Pokédex progress, how many battles you've won, and then how many quests you've completed. On the party stats, it's going to show you all the EVs, IVs. Let's say you have an egg. You can click on it to see how many egg steps you have. There's a really cool info guide here you can check out. It has rules, just some more information. And then over here to the main section, you have Pokebuilder. And Pokebuilder, if you guys don't know, this is basically where you can trade in-game money and you can make things happen. So let's say, for example, I want to level up my Charmander and I want to pay for it. I can just spend $1,000. Let's say I want to make him shiny. I can spend $250,000. If I want to change his growth size, I can spend $5,000. So that's really cool. Next thing you want to do, next thing is the GTS. This is the Global Trade Station. So over here, this is where we can trade stuff, right? And so let's say I want to trade something, right? I'll go over here to sell stuff, and then I can choose to either sell a Pokemon or sell my hand, which is like whatever I'm carrying. So if I go over here to Pokeball and I type in /GTS, sell stuff, and let's say I want to sell my hand. How much do I want to sell these Pokeballs for? I'll put $500, for example, okay? And then how many minutes do I want this to be listed? I can put, 60M for 1 hour, okay? And so, hey, people have basically up to an hour to buy these Pokeballs, okay? Okay, now that we've covered the Global Trade Station, next thing that is really cool that you can access on the Rotom Dex is the Scavenger Hunt. And so what's really cool is that you can catch these certain Pokemon and win prizes. So if I catch a Larvitar, then I get $750, okay? Now a much harder one, right, is that if I catch a Golduck, and it's, I have 50 minutes to do this, and its growth stage is Pygmy, its nature is Bold, it's a female, then I get $10,000 and I get a bunch of other super cool prizes as well. And so these refresh every 10, 15, 20, 60 minutes or so. It's a really fun challenge that you can use to just explore the world more and make some more money. Next thing that's really cool here is the Wonder Trade. And so what you can do is you can put in a Pokemon in the Wonder Trade, you can give it up, and then you get instantly a random Wonder Trade Pokemon that another player has seen. So for example, right now, these are the Pokemon that are in the Wonder Trade. We have some shiny Pokemon, and so it's really cool. Next up here, we have jobs. So you can choose to get a job in the server, and if you do that, you can make money. So right now, I'm in the woodcutter business, and I'm also an explorer. So that means that I get money from exploring the world. Then I also get money from chopping down trees or planting trees. This is a great way to earn even more money. Next thing we got here is we got our ranks. These are different ranks that you can purchase on the server store. Next up here, we got kits. These are kits that different ranks have access to, and then we also have a free kit that you can use, and we also have a voter kit here too that you can unlock as well by voting, and there's a whole vote point, vote shop system. Next up here, we got our buy and sell shop. Really cool. If you are trying to make more money and you go to the sell shop, you can sell all these different ores to make more money. And then let's say you need to, get something, you need to get a TM or something. You go to this in-game shop, you go over here, you purchase it. You need to buy a TM, you go over here, you need to buy some blocks, you're building some stuff. You go ahead and purchase all those things as well. Now, next up, we got our store, which is just pretty much where you can pick up ranks, crates. Then we have our crates, which is where you can go to unlock crates that you either receive from voting, crates that come with your rank, crates that you can buy, crates that you win. What's really cool too is that we have gym crates. And so let me show you guys this. So this is like our sort of our gym center. And if you see here, it's like number 1, Trapinch Gym, Cottonberry Gym, Tyranitar Gym. These are all different gym leaders, and you turn in their badges here. And they give you, on top of winning money for defeating the gym leaders, you can also get gym crates. And gym crates are where you can get anywhere from rare candies to even master balls to shiny Pixelmon and even legendary Pixelmon as well. And so it's a great way that you're rewarded. And, speaking of our gym system, we have a great gym system where you have the standard 8 league gyms. These are all the gyms that, typical Pokemon and all the 8 different towns. And if you click on one of these, it will take you to that town and you can go fight the gym. So you have these 8 standard leagues, standard gyms. Then you have our bonus gyms. These are gyms that are just bonus. You can beat them for a bigger challenge, for more prizes. Then we have mega gyms. Mega gyms, you have to have beaten all 8 gyms, and they're super difficult, and they give you great prizes. Then we have player gyms, which are great because if you're a player, you can actually start your own gym. For example, this is one of our player Sunbreather. This is his gym, and he's a fire type. If I go over here, this is one of our players Profile MC. This is his ghost type gym. As you can see, those are really, really, really cool. And then last but not least, our brand new Elite Four. This is the hardest challenge on the server. I would even probably say the hardest Pixelmon challenge in the world. We've only had one person win, and you need to have beaten all 8 gyms. And this is like a sneak peek of what one of the arenas looks like. And if you beat the Elite Four, you become a champion, which means that you also get to win a shiny legendary Pixelmon, which is amazing. Okay. And then we have playtime rewards. Playtime rewards are where you can redeem daily rewards, weekly rewards. You can also earn hour-by-hour rewards by unlocking different levels. It's really cool. It rewards you for playing on the server. A great way to make money. Then we have our vote. So you can vote here for all these different sites, and you can just click on one of these links and vote for them, put in your username, and you basically vote that this is a good server, and you get money. You also get vote crates as well, and you get vote points. And so you can use those vote points here. I'll show you guys. You can use those vote points here at spawn at the vote shop, and you can unlock a lot of stuff. You can unlock ultra balls, master balls. You can unlock all the crates. You can get random shiny legendary Pokemon. Really, really cool stuff. Okay. Next we have huge one, travel. So this is every single thing that you need to travel. So this takes you to the Pokemon Center. This brings you back to spawn. This brings you to the battle center, which is like where we hold tournaments and fights. This one lets you randomly teleport. This one takes you to different biomes if you want to go to a specific biome. This takes you to player warps, where different players have created their own warps. This over here takes you to different towns and cities. This takes you to where you can EV train. This takes you to where you can just train your Pokemon in general, level up. This takes you to our premium areas that you can go to. These are really cool. This is if you have the gym leader rank. This is One Piece Cove. This is where you can go and catch really cool Pokemon, like pirate kind of type Pokemon. You can fight Luffy. You can also go over here where Chopper is and do this quest as well. Go back to travel. Then we have our Safari Zone, which we recently added as well, where you can go and catch Pokemon typical Safari style. If we go back to travel, we go to towns and cities. We have so many towns and cities. We have some towns and cities laid out here. And then if you go to here, these are the official towns and cities. There's 8 official towns and cities, and then there's a bunch of other places that you can go to as well. There's a lot. You can really explore an endless amount on the server. And then over here, lastly, we just have premium features and areas that you can visit if you have a rank, which is really cool. A lot of our players decide to buy ranks. Not everyone, you don't have to, but a lot of them choose. Some play free, either or. What's cool about this is that this is a quest compass. So if you have a quest activated, this takes you to your basically your most recent objective. And let's just check out a quest here. I can show you guys how we do it. So let's say, for example, right here, there's a quest that says Professor's Request. If you right click it, it's going to take you to sort of the dialogue. It says, oh no, my precious Charmander wandered off while I conducted field research. I told him to stay close, but it's always so curious. Can you help me find him? You click on it and you accept the quest. So now I know, hey, I got to go find a lost Charmander. I mean, this professor is very negligent to lose one of their Pokemon, especially one of the best Pokemon. And, I happen to know where the quest is because we made it. And over here, there you go. I unlocked a reward. It's going to tell me quest complete. So let's try another quest, for example. Catch the apples. Go around and defeat Applins to collect 3 apples. And so what we'll do is we're going to walk around this tree. Are there any Applins? Oh, I see an Applin. And we're going to try to defeat this thing over here. And after we defeat enough Applins, they're going to drop 3 apples. Let's see. Okay, dropped 3 apples. And then what I can do is I can turn them all in, or I can turn them in as I go. So it says only 2 more to go. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to use Ember. Dropped another apple for me. And I'm going to go ahead and use Poke Heal because I'm a ranked member. Okay, now we got the last 2 apples. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to right click, turn them in. And I got some Pokeballs and I got some money. Okay, and so just completed this quest. And for example, if you're on this path, you will make it to the next town. And there's also Pokestops in towns too that you can visit and collect some loot. There are quests littered all over the area. And what's cool too is that as you go on the paths, there are also trainers that you can fight as well. And what I'll do is that I can also type in /end battle here as well. And what I'll do is I will just go speed up here just to show you guys. As I'm going on the path, there's trainers you can fight. There's stops here as well. And then if you notice on the top and the bottom, I'm getting money, I'm getting points, I'm getting EXP for my job as an explorer because I'm moving around. And over here we have Trapinch Town. I really like this quest over here because you actually get a shiny Pixelmon from it, which is great. And over here you have Trapinch Town. And what's really cool is this is the first gym. And so these are some trainers you fight, and this is the gym that you can choose to fight. And then if you win, you get your first gym badge. And so, you know, definitely feel free to hop on the server. There is truly so much that you can do over here. If you have any questions, you know, join our Discord. The community that we have here is really friendly. They're always answering your guys' questions. So feel free to go in and ask questions. Let us know if you've played Pixelmon or not before. Again, you guys can join this. This server on the IP mc.pixelmon/legends.com. Thank you guys so much. Bye.